para sa pag-ibig na mula sa isang araw.
Oh my gosh, Brian, I'm your #1 fan. I love your voice so much. Oh my god.
Yes, Brian, go get the gig, honey.
Ooh, yes, Brian. You better get your life. Yes.
Yay! Thank you guys again for tuning in. I'll be back again next week, so make sure you guys turn post notifications on. And
It's here. When you get a chance, call me after your stream, okay?
make sure you guys turn post notifications on, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay, bye!
Oh, time to go. Let me go react.
Prince, I'm calling now. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian and you're watching V-Does Reacts. And as you can see, we have a special episode today. The first episode of Pearl Next Door is here, and we have a newcomer to the channel. A newcomer to the V-Does Reacts fam. Please, everybody welcome my friend Prince.
Hi!
Hi! It's good to see you. Welcome to the channel. How do you feel?
It's good to see you too. I feel pretty excited. Waited for this for like way too long now, so I'm pretty excited.
We've been waiting for this for a while. So funny story with Prince is that well, first of all, we've known each other for 7 years. He's a longtime friend of mine, and when I started to react to these shows, it was after I started the reactions that I showed you Gameboys, yeah? Or was it before I started doing reactions?
It was before. Like
A little before. So
you were in the you were immersed in it already though.
I was already for a couple months already. Whoa, my camera just fell. Hello. We're gonna keep rolling.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So Prince and I, we always talk about shows together. Like we watch a whole bunch of other shows, and whenever I see him, we'd like gush and stuff like that. And then I was like, I wonder if he watches BL shows. At that point, he had it. I was like, okay, if you're gonna get into any show, it has to be Gameboys. So he watched Gameboys, and like a day later or 2 days later,
Honestly,
he watched everything, and he was like a ball of emotions.
Honestly, I was just fortunate that all the episodes were out, because I think
I kept telling him, I was like, you are so spoiled. I watched the show weekly for like 2-3 months, and you get to watch it all in one sitting. Like, I'm so jealous. But I feel like it hit you like a wall because of that. Like
it was like a wall, and then a mountain, and then a big anvil, and then just a lot of
and
that.
now if you can give a guess, how many times have you rewatched that show?
An unhealthy. Well, I don't want to say unhealthy, because I'd like to think I'm still
it's very
watching.
healthy for the soul.
Yeah, I'm still. I've seen it a couple of times already. Too many times, but
a couple of times.
But I've definitely
you've rewatched it, like just rewatched it.
I didn't just
and
only.
then you've also watched it with a lot of reactors too. I know, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I watched. I needed a reason to keep watching it, so I wanted to like. I was able to rewatch the whole thing again, but the reactors definitely helped with like the different kinds of perspectives on the show. So
Definitely.
it enlightened me quite a lot.
Yeah, and so I started doing reaction videos, and I was like, "You want to do Pearl Next Door with me?" And he was like, "Yes." And so we've been waiting for like.
None.
It's been like at least since I started the channel, we knew that we were gonna do this.
Yeah.
You were gonna join me, and so it's funny because you were the first person that it was you first that I talked to about doing reactions with me, but obviously you weren't gonna come around until this show. And then like literally after I did my first reaction video, John found that I also watched BLs, and then he started doing reactions with me. So now he's done like a whole month of reacting with me before you even came along, but. You were like the first person that I talked to about doing reactions together, so you're finally here. I'm excited to have you.
It's been a long time coming. It's a lot for me to get out of like the privacy, the squealing and the privacy, just all of it.
I know we've just been like, I wonder when are they gonna post the release date? When is it happening? But it's finally here. We woke up early for it. We're here, and we're about to watch it. Are you excited?
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm so ready. So yeah, let's get into it. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
That's cool.
Everybody thinks I'm always bubbly, always outgoing, forever
Oh, I
happy.
miss Pearl.
Pero hindi naman realistic yun, di ba? Because who's always happy?
Ivan.
I mean, of course, I'm happy when my friends are happy. Actually, parang lahat nga sila in love at this very moment eh.
Oh, yay!
Siyempre, I can't help but wonder, kailan kaya mangyari sa akin yun?
Oh.
I mean, I love being their cheerleader. I
Pearl,
love
best
being their
girl.
number one shipper. I love it kapag ako yung tinatakbuhan nila every time may LQ sila. Pero, sana ako din merong
Sana naman.
Sana
Sana
all.
all.
pwede ilagay sa emergency contact ko.
Oh, emergency contact. Oh.
Sana ma-meet ko yung gusto ko maging permanent kaaway. Yung kahit lagi ko siyang inaaway, lagi pa rin niya ako sisuyo.
But she's so vulnerable right now.
Hey, who's this?
Drama.
Who's this?
Pwede naman ako gawing emergency contact, no? Basic kaya sumagot ng tawag.
Oh, so she was saying it to someone?
Pag-isipan mo muna mabuti.
Mukha ba akong takot?
She's so pretty.
Tsaka nung nirereklamo mo. May Friday movie nights kaya tayo.
Yung Friday movie nights ba natin, applicable pa rin yan after nitong quarantine?
Yun nga eh. Feeling ko mas magiging crazy pa yung work schedule ko after quarantine. Pero dahil malakas ka sa akin,
Wait, is this the girl that she gets a call from?
pero
I have a
It's
feeling.
a-
Look at her
it's a
necklace. It
quarantine,
says K.
napapansin pa kita na.
Yeah, it's Kate. Okay. Look at you, Eagle Eye.
Oh. What is with the stare?
Bakit?
Wala.
Joke lang.
Sus.
Uy. Joke nga lang.
Alam mo, hindi yan joke. Ganyan ka naman talaga. Yan yung modus mo. Pag nagkakajowa ka, hindi ka mahagilap.
Wow. Imagination pa lang yung jowa ko, pinagsasilosan mo na.
Oh my god, I'm getting major Gav vibes.
Sellers.
Oh, the tea is hot.
Aww. See, this is what I was saying. I love that. I always felt like we're probably gonna get a little overlap with season 1 of.
Yeah. Because I've always wondered like where it
Oh,
started.
that's so cute. We talked for so long. Carlene.
Papahinga ka
That's the
muna.
name.
Akala ko ba sa tayo muna tayo na bokya sa love life? Are you actively searching now?
I know what you're doing, girl.
Ang cute mo kapag naiinis ka.
Ano nga?
Prince. I know what you're
You're
Hindi
doing.
naghahanap kung saan dumadating.
We went through this with Gab.
Pero hindi rin ako magre-reklamo pag may dumating.
Okay.
So they made us to be
Okay.
single pact.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Pero ang daya mo ah. Alam ko nagsaswipe ka pa rin sa Love Buzz.
Love Buzz.
Ano ka ba? I don't
Dating
take it
app.
seriously. Wala ka namang matinong mamimit doon.
Hey, who's
Fast
Carl?
swipe ko
He's
lang
cute.
yung board ako.
Same. Back when.
Mhm,
Back
Same.
when.
Huh?
Back when. I'm still single.
Antok na ako, Pearl.
Oh, it looks like. Oh no, I thought it was. It's still 15.
Alam mo, patayin mo lang yung video mo. Just tulog ka lang dyan.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna nerd out and look at her outfits to see
If it matches
any
the
of this outfits in
the
in
series,
Gameboys
right?
season
Yeah.
one.
Lingi mo ah.
Yeah.
Nakaka-jowa
Ooh.
vibes.
Ooh, that's something we could
Really
maybe
now, come on,
pick
not
out
offline.
for future
Yeah.
episode.
Good night, Pearl.
She's so flirty. Oh my god.
I kept noticing the time because that's new. That wasn't usually included in video calls before, and now I see it. It was there
Oh.
was a reason. Yeah.
2 a.m.
I only know this because
Girl,
I
I
made the
think
graphics
you.
for the
I think you
intro.
forgot to hang up. Oh.
No, she said to leave her thing on. That's why she off her camera.
I talk about all the things.
Yeah, we get to see more of her YouTube channel because we saw that she was getting super busy with it.
Yeah.
relationships,
But then we were focused on Gab and Kai.
sex.
Oh, what a cute intro.
Yes. I love that like the style of it is different.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different from Game Boys. Like we get a lot more new branding.
Yeah, it's the same kind of like coloring, but like a different way of showing it.
Andiyan na pala kayo.
Sure, like the graphics are
Si
different.
Myron.
Kaya pa?
Hi everyone!
Kaya pa
How are
today.
you ba? Sorry na. Babaliw na kasi ako sa quarantine.
Relatable. Relate.
God, I love her so much.
First thing I do in the morning.
I wonder if we're gonna get a screen time login from her, because you know everyone kind of has
Yeah.
one. We got one from Terrence.
When she hops
Kai.
on, we might, yeah. We never saw
Yeah.
that for the Game Boy series. Huh?
This whole time I'm just gonna be like, are we gonna get Kath and Kyla at all?
I
You at tayong grocery
Like
na
new,
naman
like
natin.
we got
And
flashbacks,
sure,
but
hindi lang ako napapaisip ng napakalalim, napakahalaga, at napaka-philosophical na tanong na, paano na nga ba natin nahanap si The One? Ano? Si The One? Ang dami nag-break. Ang dami nag-aaway. Ang
She looks
dami
good even
nag-focus
showering.
sa mga kalandian nila. Pero I think mas marami pa rin na natatakot na mamatay na lang na hindi nakakaranas ng true love. True love? Meron ba nun?
I hear it, but I don't see the water falling.
Ay, oo naman, gaga. Meron nun. So, sinong natatakot mamatay na lang mag-isa nang hindi nakakaranas ng true love? Me.
It's okay. It's okay, bro.
So, let's start with the basic requirement para sa taong pupustuhin natin ma-lockdown with for the rest of our lives. Ang unang requirement for me is sana naman at the very least, the feeling is mutual between you and the one.
Of course.
I love it because I really feel like I'm watching one of her YouTube videos. It's so cute. Like
I'm watching one of her
like, the
vlogs.
editing
I'm
is
watching
very
one of her vlogs.
YouTube vloggers. Yeah,
Serious boyfriend ko.
yeah.
It turned out hindi niya ako bet. Sa ganda kong to ah.
Is she
Pero
talking about
hindi siya
that?
dadamove sa akin.
Emoting.
Eventually, umamin siya sa akin. At sinabi niya na,
Yeah,
once
let's
daw
go.
gusto niyang i-kiss. Kaya naman pala. So,
Yeah.
ano nga ba? Dahil love ko
Yeah.
siya. Support lang ako na
Ah,
mag-away.
we love that.
I've lost a
Love
lover,
that.
But, I gained the best friend.
Yeah.
Right, babe?
A
Right, babe?
lifelong best friend.
Real talk.
Aww.
May mga taong nagsasabing looks don't matter. Excuse me, wag na kayong chisera. Looks matter. Kung mamahalin niyo yun forever, gigising kayo sa tabi niyan every single day of your life. I mean, of course, objective din naman na maganda at guwapo. What's hot for me, maybe the opposite for you.
It's subjective, yeah.
But, looks matter. However, it's not the only thing that matters.
Dapat rin God-fearing, humorous, kind, responsible,
I love this so much.
honest, affectionate, rich, talented, courageous, submissive, intelligent, hygienic, protective, romantic,
Oh.
Her plans.
Down
No,
the
that
line.
was such a fake. It looked like I think it really looked like it was fake, but
Isipin
it
niyo
was
rin
so
naman,
funny.
mabuting tao ba si The One? Marunong ba siyang makisama sa friends mo?
Yeah.
Magaling ba siya sa trabaho niya? Just prioritize, guys, kasi wala namang perfect na tao. Pero merong imperfect person out there na nakalaan just for you.
I like that.
Wala pa naman ako masyadong experience sa love or relationship. Actually, dalawa pa lang nagiging serious boyfriends ko eh.
James,
Ready for
right? That was his name, right?
Landi-landi every now
two?
and then.
Was it
Pero
Gav
right now,
and someone else?
it's
Gav, and then I think it was
Yeah,
James, the
yeah.
one that she said
Gusto
she
ko lang ng taong
met him in
kaya-
And
person.
there was no spark between them or something.
Yung kahit gaano ka mundane yung pinag-uusapan namin, nakakalimutan ko yung oras habang kakwentuhan ko siya.
Mhm.
Nagagawa niya po sa'yo yung good morning. Tapos
She.
napalungkot naman niya yung good night. Yung simpleng makita mo lang yung pangalan niya sa screen, kapag tumatawag siya, mapapa-OMG ka na.
Colleen? Ah!
Charlene.
She changed her display
Ooh, we get a
picture.
new we're getting a new
Incoming call.
animation.
I rated PG.
She upgraded her software.
Tingin nga din pala kayo sa paligid kasi
Wait,
minsan sila
why did they do the PG thing?
Kasi masyadong malayo yung tingin niyo.
Hey,
Chatbox.
pinadala ko yan last night pa. Napanood mo na?
Oh, is it one of her videos?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's her new vlog she sent it to.
Fonzie! Alam mo, I've been trying to call everyone, pero lahat kayo
Yeah,
busy,
new character.
lahat kayo
Fonzie?
off-live.
Nandito na nga ako, di ba? At saka sorry kung hindi ako makapagsimpa siya na maayos sa'yo. Kasi naman parang kanina pa tayo naglalaro ng Pinoy Helyo sa details. Ano ba
Yes,
kasi
the feminine
yan?
characters,
Sabihin mo
yes.
na.
Okay.
Ayaw na ba ni
cute.
Carlene?
Yeah.
Hindi.
Okay, pero sinabi mo kanina na hindi ka na niya kinakausap, so LQ kayo?
Hindi.
May nasabi ba siyang mga masasamang words?
Wala.
Eh, ikaw ba?
I like
May
your
nasabi
movie.
kang mga masasamang mga words.
Wala din.
Yawa, wala na ako kasabot, nalipong ako. Pwede mo magluto, pwede mo makipagstorya sa live.
What?
Is that his-
I love him so much.
Is that his room? I like his...
Yeah.
Oh! Why did I feel like that was an accident?
As in yung the one?
Like during filming, like.
Oo, eh, I was really intent on posting it, pero syempre gusto ko malaman yung reaction niya, kaya sinend ko muna sa kanya. I thought I was being safe.
Ano ka, condom? Sinabi ko na sa buong universe. Ano ka, condom? The one mo. Hindi na ba effect ang sa'yo? Hindi ka na naging lulu. Yung risk taker ka pa.
Ano, Lulu? Si Lulu yung classmate natin nung college.
Gaga hindi. Lulu yung...
Gaga hindi.
Yeah.
That's a gift.
Excuse me?
It's like forever, wala na akong...
Hala, ni-enjoy masyado. Eh bakit mo ba kasi naisip?
He's very preppy with
Kasi
his
naman yung vibe niya,
sweater.
parang bet din naman niya ako.
Oy, ano? Sinabi niya bang bet ka niya?
Sinabi ko bang sinabi niya, vibe nga eh, vibe.
Huwag kang magalit, hindi ako yung kalaban dito.
Fonzie, kasi naman magkausap kami mula paggising ko sa umaga hanggang sa bago ko matulog sa gabi. Ginagawa niya pa ako ng to-do list para ayusin yung buhay ko. Ginagawa niya pa ako ng playlist sa sound trip para may magandang music habang inaayos niya yung buhay ko.
Oh, the effort. Oh my god.
Ibang klase pala maglandian yung mga girls, ha? Powerful!
I'm loving
I
this
love
'cause,
it.
like,
Do you love it?
What he is to her is what she was for
Yeah,
Gavin
to
Kai.
Gavin.
Ibang level yung honesty R namin.
Like he's like giving her like the really tough
Yeah,
love
yeah.
that she would give them.
Spouter of truth and like encouragement.
Yeah.
Pilit ba kita?
Like it's cool to see her in her
Wala naman
feels
ako
and her like
sinasabi,
unsure, you
and
know.
hindi
She's
naman
usually
ako
the one who's like
nagrereklamo.
fixing everyone else.
11-11, honesty R.
May inaabangan naman pala.
Alert to. O say something completely honest. Now.
Kahit na ang taas ng energy mo lagi at madalas akong naririndi sa'yo, I'm so grateful that we reconnected and got close again this quarantine. You're kind of
Hey Google, stop!
Tinawagan mo talaga? So ano sabi?
Kailangan talagang tumawag.
Bilis na.
Fine. You saved me.
Oh.
From my own thoughts, from the anxiety, from all that's happening. Dahil lagi akong busy, wala naman talagang nagtsatsagang mag-maintain ng friendship with me. Parang ikaw lang yung... Well, ikaw lang din naman talaga yung rene-replyan ko. Hindi kaya ng attention span ko. Tsaka hello, ikaw lang naman yung interesting ko kausap, no? O tama na, ang laki na ng ulo mo, oh. Abot dito.
Masaya din ako lagi tayong magkausap.
Oh.
Mayora, hindi kaya parang potassium ka lang.
Hoy, pota ka, hindi ako assume.
Kasi naman, di ba, sometimes pag may sobrang bet tayo, minsan,
It's a callback.
nag-imagine tayo ng mga bagay, ng mga meaning, na wala naman talaga. Unless, in love ka na.
We all saw it.
Yes, in love ka
Her
na.
eye contact and everything.
Ay,
Mhm.
romantic boba. Hindi naman yun yung tanong ko.
Ano ba sasabihin ko na lang sa'yo yung sagot kapag alam ko na? Uy, tulungan mo ako. Anong gagawin ko?
Ano ba kasi gusto mong gawin natin? Nasabi mo na, di ba, na ibuga mo na. Sa kanya na yung bola. Tsaka nagpaka-honest ka lang naman eh. Which is a brave thing to do. Ngayon, siguro just be yourself na lang. And let her know the real you. Kasi what's not to like about you, girl? Ang sabi nga ni Oscar Wilde, di ba? Be yourself. Everybody else is taken.
Aww.
Huwag mo i-caption yun ha, akin yun.
Kasi naman maniniwala sila kapag ikaw nag-caption yun, no?
Hmm?
Bro, kumusta?
Oh my god.
Okay naman. Bro, okay na ba tawagin kita mamaya? Medyo may ginagawa lang ako ngayon.
This is code switching.
Okay lang?
The switch up,
Sige,
yep.
sige. Tawagan kita mamaya, ha? Okay, sige, sige. Salamat. Okay, ingat bro. Bye.
I like this. I like they introduced this.
Ulit-ulit ka pa sa advice
Yeah.
na be yourself, be yourself
Yeah, it's a real
talaga,
thing.
ah. Be yourself.
Hmm?
They both have to take the advice.
Hey, let's talk when you're ready.
Chatter is
Chatter,
their
yeah.
Twitter. Okay.
Remember that from Gameboys 13.5.
Lost in translation.
I like that movie.
Lost in translation. Wala talagang update.
Oh, I like that screen time is pink too.
Hindi
And
talaga affected.
Oh yeah, the color theme of her like icons.
Rewind button, please.
I think I remember seeing that video. Does LDR really work? She posted that
It was
when
not easy for you, huh?
they were first starting to like
Yeah.
have problems. Remember?
When they were who was it? Whose perspective was it? Was it Kai's?
I think
Gab's,
yeah,
it was Gab's.
remember because Gab was sending him articles about how relationships work, and then she did that video.
Yeah.
Cinderella lang. Sorry na. Dami ng pinagdadaanan. Usap tayo soon.
Oh, it's so good to hear from him. It's so good to hear from him.
Wait, I'm trying to remember where this is at.
Hey. Hi. Are you done for the day?
Yeah, kakatapos lang ng last call for the day.
So you have time to talk.
Time, yeah, pero energy, hindi ko lang sure. You know what? Let's talk.
Well, you've been avoiding me.
That's right.
Dahil sa video.
Ang dami akong iniisip.
Like,
Girl, magkaibigan tayo.
kaya nga.
Eh, bakit mo ako tinatalo?
As if naman may choice ako.
Lagi naman tayong may choice. Siguro sa feelings natin, hindi natin mapipili yun, pero how you react to it, that's on you.
Grabe, parang ang laking kasalanan naman nung ginawa ko.
Sobrang okay kasi natin eh. Hello, sa'yo kaya nakakapit yung sanity ko with all that's happening ngayon pang lockdown. But now you're rocking the boat. Why?
Oh, because I want to be honest with you. I'm starting to feel things and hindi ako magaling magtapo ng feelings. Carlene, I like you.
Are you even gay?
Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I like men too, but
Yeah. Carried away ka lang. Baka na-amuse ka lang sa big lesbian energy ko. Baka nag-focus ka masyado sa akin.
Oh.
hindi, Carlene. Gusto talaga kita. Gusto kita.
Nulit pa.
Kasi parang hindi mo naririnig eh.
Girl,
Ano?
anong gagawin natin?
Ewan ko sa'yo. Ako inamin ko na yung dapat kong aminin. Ikaw, wala ka pang aminin?
Wala.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good night.
Girl, you're my favorite person.
But, ba't nakasunod yan, I'm sure.
Pero napag-usapan na natin to dati. Hindi na ako nagde-date ng straight. That's a big no for me.
Yo, may gusto ko sa'yo. Obviously, hindi ako straight.
Or bi. Ay, hindi na ako nagde-date ng straight or bi. Para kung naghanap ng bato na ipupukpok sa ulo ko. Girl, alam mo yung pinagdaanan ko. Tapos na ako dyan.
So, nire-reject mo ko agad-agad?
God tier ng relationships ang friendship. Mas marami pang nagtatagal na ganun kesa sa romantic relationships eh. Kaya, pwede bang pumirme na lang tayo sa pagiging friends, please?
Carlene, gusto kita. Alam mo, kapag kausap kita, madalas hindi ako makafocus kasi sobrang ganda mo.
Wow.
Kapag may sinasabi ka, kahit wala namang meaning, nilalagyan ko ng kulay. Nilagay mo safe space sa friendship yun? So, ano mo? Ayaw mo talaga sa akin? Busted talaga ako?
Oh my god. Don't do this to me.
Ivan.
Yvonne.
I didn't even think about it until you started saying that. I was like, Ivan? Ivan?
Yvonne.
Oh wait, it's not. It won't be Ivan. It won't be Ivan. Ivan. Yeah, it won't be Ivan. What? It would be someone. It would be. It is a different director.
It's a different director, that's right. I'm just like, oh, PTSD.
We're gonna learn the new name, and it's gonna be the new one. Oh, she's making a playlist.
That's... She made a playlist for her first though, right? Is this a feel-good playlist?
Magawad po yan nga tayo bukas. I'm so sad and I feel like shit. Iiyak ko muna to tonight.
Oh.
Love you, madam. Mag-ibon ako ng mabuhay sa'yo. Talk to you tomorrow. Ito daw yung iyak ko para malabas ko yan. Para na rin mamagamat ako. Para mas maganda naman ako sa'yo.
Oh, it's a new version. I love it.
Oh, it's like a different...
I should learn them.
Was that an acoustic version of Panalo?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The last thing I want to happen is masira ang friendship natin. But the feelings that I have for you, parang nangaraling na rin talaga.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Push it aside. All I need is a chance.
Oh. Alex.
Alex Aguirre?
Save it. That was nice. Oh, girl.
Who's
Is
Alex?
this who I think it is?
Rachel's character.
Ay, si Alex nga.
She's pretty.
She's super pretty.
Because she got rejected by Carly.
She's gorgeous.
Agad-agad?
Parang si Gav.
What?
Oh my god, she's so pretty.
She's so gorgeous. Oh my god.
I'm looking for you.
The way she talks. Oh no. The song's starting. I'm triggered. It's gonna end.
God, ikaw ba talaga yan, Aguirre?
Yes, Katula. I'm back.
Katula. Huh?
Good.
For good?
Her English. She doesn't really have an accent.
As a past friend.
Oh.
That was really good.
Oh, I love it.
No Yvonne.
I know. and like instead of directed by, it went straight to, starring Adrianna. So I like that. Yeah, that was cool. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. All of the what you call it. The graphics are all new. It's still very Gameboys, but the interfaces are new. There's new call screen animations. Even screen time has a different color. She probably customize it, for herself.
Yeah,
but
for herself.
I love that.
And then
I'm gonna have so much fun nerding out about figuring out where the timelines lined up, because we had that clue of we remember when she put out that video of the do LER's work, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to remember. And I guess we could talk about it next week before we jump into next week's episode. But we can figure out, okay, at that point when she posted that video, what was Gav and Kai going through, because it looks, because we hear Gav saying, hey, I'm going through a lot right now.
Cinderella.
Just answer me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember what was going on. I need to rewatch it again.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Honestly, I was trying to. I've seen it so many times. I was trying to find out if it was that video that she posted. Yeah, that was definitely there. But I was trying to figure out where in the timeline. So it'll be interesting to know the chain of events.
That's what I was excited about, like with the show, because knowing that we're probably gonna get to see that overlap. Because I remember like towards the end of the season, that's when she starts to get a lot of season 1 of Gameboys. That's when she starts to get really busy with vlogging, and then that's why they start to call her Mayora a lot, because like they start not being able to. Oh, you know what it is? That's when Gav was trying to find someone to talk to, and he ends up talking to Lawrence again.
Right.
Because he was saying that she was too busy, and then Kai wasn't talking to him, and then he talked to Terrence.
Yeah, they had that blow up, him and Kai, when about his grandmother, right? And then he was sad for a while.
Oh my gosh! And we see her ignore him, and that's why he feels like he has no one to talk to, and that's why he ends up reaching out to Terrence. Oh my gosh! And I love it too, because it's like, as much as you and I have already rewatched Game Boy Season 1, like, rewatching it now, I'm sure after we, even after this season, going back and rewatching it, it's gonna have so much more weight, because then we're gonna know, oh my god, all this time she's being so supportive to them, and then we don't even, and then to know, oh my god, this is what she was going through while all of that was happening, you know, like, man. And I guess that's why, like, that's so interesting to get that context too, because I remember Gav was so frustrated that he didn't have anyone to talk to, that, you know, like he was going through it, and it's like, now we know, it's like she wasn't just busy with her vlogging and all that stuff.
She was really, she was going through a very vulnerable time as well, and she was.
I love that too, because we have friends who are always the ones who help and stuff like that, are the ones the fixer, like she says she's a fixer, and then
it's because she's gone through it herself.
It's to see it when it happens to her, that she's going through it too, you know.
Exactly. I think my video like stopped, like for something, but I don't.
Oh no!
No, like I don't.
Did you start?
I don't know when, but
did you start it back up part way?
Huh? Like
did you just start it back up right away?
Yeah.
Okay, because the same thing happened to me. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You guys watching now will probably have seen the video. Our videos cut in and out, but it's our first video together. We're filming this a little differently to pay homage to Gameboys. We're filming this on our iPhones.
Thanks to Brian for all the editing and me for just
reacting. Oh my gosh. Wow, that brings us to like what I wanted to say. I wanted to thank everyone who contributed to the intro that I made, everyone who was in the live stream chat in the beginning of the video. Thank you to Shaki, thank you to Kent and C-Rex, my Sibs, and all of my friends from Hotel Zoom who appeared in the chat. You guys know who you are. And welcome, Prince, to V-Dubs Reacts family. I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you for your patience with me.
Of course, not even patience, you know. It's fun to finally have you on board, you know, because we always have our conversations about this show and everything, like just separately and through text messages. And
Brian's seen all of my capitalized word dumps about rewatching the show a few times already.
Oh yeah, like he'll send me. I'm gonna expose you. I like. He watched through it, and then every week, like he'll come back. He would send me the same picture of just like his head, like low in the frame, and it's just his eyes are red.
Yeah.
And then he'll just send me that picture, and I'll just be like, "You're watching Gameboys again, aren't you?"
Like, which episode? What happened? Yeah. So.
Yeah, he's like on episode 8 again.
And the fact that they're giving us more now, and now with Pearl, who is like such an excellent female figure of our community, I know it's just gonna be an exciting journey.
That's what I love too. It's just because I really resonate with that, because like I've kind of been the Pearl in the group, where I'm usually the one who's really high energy and usually really cheery, and usually the one who's like helping everyone with like the problems, being the one there to vent to. But then it's like not everyone gets to see my vulnerable side when I'm going through it, you know. So I love that we get to see that side of Pearl, where she's the one who's like unsure of her feelings and needing guidance and stuff like that, and having to have someone like her friend. I think I didn't catch his name, or haven't learned it yet. Fonzie, yeah. How he gets to be that for her. You know because he was super like snarky and like, girl, what do you mean, like stop tripping kind of vibe that she gives GHORRRL. So
Fonzie kind of puts
um,
her in like her own kind of check, and I also like that it
Yeah.
seems from the first episode that Fonzie also has his own like situation happening, and that's exciting for me to see.
The
unravel,
whole idea.
'cause I feel like that'll touch
It
on
reminds
something.
me of, like the idea of like code switching and having to think. Because I definitely relate to that. Like, well, it's funny because like this way, because I'm not super effeminate, because a lot of my friends are straight guys, but I know that feeling of like kind of having to switch up a little bit how you talk when you're talking to your straight friends, and kind of like the bro kind of talk. Like that's just kind of how I talk normally, just because like a lot of my friends are straight guys. But like I have a little bit of that where like I'm able to like kind of shed that a little bit, with when I'm talking to like my gay friends or like my homegirls and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's more normal
but-
than we all think. I think everyone does it from different groups or like friendships that they have. So I like that they'll explore that here. I think that'd be interesting, especially for someone.
Oh yeah, definitely.
of the
Like,
community.
because that's such a real thing that happens, especially for my friends that I know who are a lot more effeminate, where they're naturally just a little bit more effeminate, so they kind of feel the need to code switch and kind of switch things up. Like he even like spoke a little deeper in his tone and was very broy. Like that actually reminds me of a moment from the next gym too. His Ben in that show kind of does the same thing. Prepping to talk to Jim in that show. Shout out to you if you watch my Ben X Gym reaction.
But I'm super excited for where this show will take us.
I'm very excited. It's just getting to know Pearl more, getting to know her struggle, and getting representation. I mean, this is for both of us. This
is our first GL. Yeah, this is our first GL,
and so I love that too, because I actually that's new to me. I have lesbian friends, but I guess I haven't quite dived into their like what they go through, and maybe like I haven't really had a lot of discussions like deeply about that. So I'm excited to get to know
and this is what this is about, right? This is Pearl's story, but I guess like the more stories we know, the better or the wider our perspective becomes. So this is good for me too. I feel the same exact way.
That's what's beautiful about our community. It's like, there's no one gay story. There's different flavors.
It's just the whole spectrum.
More masculine gays, we have more effeminate gays, we have transgender, we have lesbian, we have bisexual, we have pansexual.
So many.
All of those are different truths, all of those are different flavors, and all of those we get different stories. And like even within the community, like we also don't know about each other. Just like, I have some pansexual friends, I don't have any transgender friends, but I'd love to get to know like what they go through, and like I said, I do have lesbian friends, but I haven't quite dived into like things that maybe I haven't ever known that they actually also go through. Like there's so many layers, we have a shared experience of like coming out and stuff like that, but each flavor of the LGBTQIA community has different special unique struggles that they go through. And even just like the concept of like someone who's already out feeling weary about dating someone who's still figuring it out. Like I've been there too, where it's like I've been on both sides of that, where like I'm like the one who's still kind of figuring it out, but I like them, but then they're just like, oh, I don't, it's like they're, because then I know the struggle for like, say when I've been in Pearl's position where I'm still figuring it out, but then I know that I like someone, and knowing that I want to take this chance on them, but then being on Carlene's side, like I know the feeling of like
kind of like the reluctancy of kind of going that deep into with someone, like, right?
Because also too, when you're already out, like dating someone who's closeted can be a struggle too, because it's like you want to be able to just like, now that you're finally out and you're really like, really comfortable with yourself, it's hard to
navigate that,
kind of almost feel like you're regressing because you have to accommodate the person who's not out. So I also, understand the hesitancy there too. That's like a dynamic that happens.
And I think
both sides.
The thing is with Pearl is that she admits to liking her, but she's never been. She just didn't label it. She expressed that she liked her, and I think from Carlene's end, she wants that label for clarity. So but I'm excited. Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm very excited. Yes. Thank you, sir. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Kamsahamnida.
Maraming salamat po. We're just going through all the languages. Well, guys, thank you again for watching. Thank you again to all my friends who were part of the intro, and thank you to the First Company and everyone who makes the show. We're so excited to jump back into the Gameboys universe.
Yeah.
How exciting it is to have kind of like a shared universe kind of thing too. Like, I love that stuff in like Marvel movies, so it's kind of cool we're getting a little flavor of that in a BL show or BL universe. So very exciting. Excited to rewatch this and just nerd out about all the little details. Like, and I'm excited to talk about that with you guys with Prince next week. Again, everyone, please send love to Prince in the comments and welcome him to the B-Dubs Reacts family.
And if you haven't already, please subscribe to B-Dubs.
Wow, look
B-Dubs
at him.
Reacts.
Already learning the outros. As Prince said, please subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you know when we premiere our episodes. I always do live premieres, and what's fun is if you come to the premiere of this show, it'll just be like a screen time live stream, and you guys can show up in the comments too. So hit the notification bell to make sure you can be a part of our premieres. You can jump in and watch these reactions whenever they come out, and we can talk to us in the chat. But you can also find us on Twitter. I'll put our socials in the bio or in the description below, or dive into the comments. We love to talk to you guys about these episodes, these shows, and if there's anything that we missed this reaction, definitely point it out in the comments. We'll shout you out next week if there's anything that we noticed, like, oh, that was cool, we didn't see that.
Definitely.
We every time there's a first watch through, we're processing everything, and because we're doing it virtually, we can't pause, so like there's definitely bound to be things that we missed. So if there's anything you guys notice, let us know, and we'll talk about it next week.
Yay!
So yay, Prince! Thank you. Your first video, you did it. So happy to get your first video. Yes, and many more to come.
Yes.
We'll see you again next week.
See you next week. Bye, guys.